Yo, what's good everybody? Hope you're all doing well. So today we have another How Does a Claudio Player Think / Play. Today we have Leo. Now obviously Leo at the start of Season 2 was absolutely crazy. You know, not being able to step back. Back 1-4. The new move from Bok, the low, being extremely plus and very safe. Going into the stance and being able to do like heat smash, heat burst, that sort of stuff, and not being able to do anything about it because you just have to hold the back 1-4. Since then, had a bit of a change, so it is possible to step back 1-4 now, and the new low got a frame nerf both on hit and on block, so made the matchup a little bit easier, but I still think Leo has always been a very strong character. But yeah, let's see what I do. So once I hit the forward 4, I have +6, so I have the frames to do a Warring 2 unless they jab. So it is kind of risky to do that, but it's something I do quite a bit. Sometimes I do a 12 frame to stop power crushes, like a 2-1 or something, but just for pressure middle of the stage is why I do that. The 2-1 is being +6 to stop power crushes, sidestep left, any of that sort of stuff. Nice low parry. Plus, I tried to stop the pressure with power. That I did back 3 into down back 1+2, expecting a jab. So if he jabs there, like a single jab, it would go through it. So that's why I did that. But he just did a slow move. Yeah, break the wall. I messed up there. I should have done 1 back 3 down 1+2. But honestly, when I was looking at it, I was like, Leo's definitely still high enough for it down 4-3-2. But I was wrong, so that's my fault. Don't do that. Against female and small body characters, use 1 back 3 down 1+2. Don't do the down 4-3-2 like I did. I hot kick here. If he goes into Bok, so this is -10 by the way. If you see, -10. There is a high extension follow-up, or they can go into Bok, which is the low stance. If they go into Bok, low stance, and I hop kick, it'll beat him. I just anticipated that's what he'd do, so which is why I hop kicked, but he didn't. I should have stepped left maybe there. But I think I'm alright. I tried for the wall carry, but I messed up. That was good. That was good pressure, like pressure pokes from him. I was kind of stuck there. I didn't know really what to do. Sidestep left duck, pretty good. I don't even know what is that on block. I mean on hit, sorry. Down back 4. It's +4, so yeah, Leo, it's still Leo's go. Again, I did the back 3 into down back 1+2. I ducked that time, just in case he did finish the string. It's a free hit string and the last it being a high. That was a good block from him. Flip kick. He ducked for some reason. I'm not sure why. Tried for the wall carry. Ducked at that time. I would have done while standing 2, but I thought if you look at where the wall is, it's just there. I thought while standing 1-2 might catch the wall, but it was just short. Otherwise, normally I would do a launcher, but he did finish the string that time. Good sidestep. I'm not sure if there's a way out of that, but I clearly didn't do the right thing there. All the pressure. I can't. So many Leos do that low. If you look at this low here, frame wise, -1. They do that low into a sidestep, and standing 3 has such good tracking, and I knew it was probably one of the only ways I was going to get back into it. They all sidestep, so I just did 3-2. Then you used Claudio's new stuff. I pressed. I did a Warring 1+2 +8 into 14 frames, so if you tried to pop heat, I would have caught a counter hit and been able to confirm a wall spot. I buffered a low parry there. So I'm pressuring him. And then after this, because it's 0, a lot of people down jab, so I buffered a low parry expecting a down jab, but he stepped. And then I was just about to use forward 4-3-2. That was good. I tried to sidewalk some of the options, that Leo was from that stance. I thought he'd step, which is why I did forward, 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 forward into forward 3. A lot of people retaliate that with a sidestep move. I tried to hop kick, but you can't do that anymore, so that's my bad. You see what I mean about the stance into heat smash? I could step that right. Yeah, I do the grab. So no matter what, if I do this grab, if he breaks it, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to be away from the wall and put him towards the wall. And if it hits him, he's going to be towards the wall. So when your back's to the wall, the 2+4 grab is extremely good. It just gets you out of that wall pressure situation. You'll see me use it quite a lot when my back's to the wall, because I don't want my back to the wall. By the way, this is Bode. I've played him loads of times. I swear to God, like if you go on that Wavoo, we've played 30 times, and around 30 times, and I think it's like 27 free to me. I just pick up on a lot of his habits. When I did this, I knew he'd do the evasive high to try beat any of my pressure. I just knew, just because I've played him so much and I know that he likes to do that. So as soon as I just did duck, because I just knew he was going to do it. And I got the wall spot. Just try to get a cleaner wall spot. It's not possible. I waited there just in case he did rage out. Down jab into while standing 1-2, by the way, is you can't rage out there. So I didn't mind doing that. So +6 into 12 frames, which is while standing 1-2, is uninterruptible by rage out, power crush, or pressing like he did. So it was safe. I didn't mind doing that. He does do round start down forward 2 a few times when we played in the past, so I kind of anticipate that at the start anyway. +8. He did a power crush this time, so if I would have stuck with what I said before, doing 14 frames, I would have beat that and caught a counter hit. I tried to sidestep right, but I hesitated doing it, you know, with the... I pressed down back instead of back. You can step that string right. That was my fault. +8. I did 15 frames this time. Charged it up. Because I've got Starburst, I don't mind using 3. If I wasn't in heat here, I would have done down forward 3-1 for the wall splat. But because I've still got Starburst after using the last bit of heat, I'll do 3-2 as the wall splat. Like I said before, don't do down forward 3-2 against females. So do the jab, back 3, shoulder. I did sidestep into down 1-2. I know he wouldn't deal with down 1-2 anyway. But I kind of gathered he'd expect me to do a sidestep 4 because I did the sidestep. So I thought if I do a sidestep 4 into sidestep down 1-2, he won't deal with down 1-2, and it leaves me +6 anyway to do another mix up of a low, probably a down back 4 or a down forward 3 or even a back 3. Either of them would have been fine. Probably back 3 because I have the threat of back 3-3, and I probably would have let back 3-3 rip as well. +4. I went for the... I'm not sure what he did there. He just pressed. I went for the classic up forward 2 down while standing 1-2 because it gets the wall spot. I'm off axis to the right. Because I'm off axis to the right there, I can do the other combo. When you're off axis to the right and you've got Starburst, you can do 3-2 shoulder on all characters. Should have launched there really. That wasn't great, but it's a punish. It works. I ran up buffered low parry in case he did a get up kick. And that beats wake up mid kicks anyway, running 2 from a distance. Tried to beat a high. He has jabbed a few times. Again, tried to beat a high. I think he did a spring kick. So I did 1-2 for the frame chop, and then back 2 beats sidestep left, and sometimes can beat people's jabs. And then that beat his spring kick. New Claudio stuff, he didn't press. That was good from him, good timing. Again, look at the positioning we're at. My back's to the wall. So, hit him. +2, 12 frame grab. Now his back's to the wall and I'm in the open. Very important to do that, by the way. The 2+4 grab is very good for that sort of situation. Nice. Flip kick. Again, he ducked like the other game. I thought 3-2 would give me a. When I realised I did 3-2, I didn't think it was actually going to give me a wall combo. I thought it was going to give me a low slump. So I did down 4, which would put me in a mix to do while standing 1-2 or heat smash. I did heat smash. Claudio's new move. That was good. I'm very well known for doing 1-3. You know, a lot of people will see I love doing 1-3. It's hilarious. He knows this. I've played him enough times. He's so anticipated that when I did it. Because +1, jab low. I'm not sure why he did rage out here. I don't think... Oh, no, he didn't mean to. Look. He meant to do quarter circle forward 2, 1+2. I was wondering why he did rage out there, but clearly he never meant to do it. +5. I had the life lead, so I was taking my time with it. I didn't want to just mash here and risk getting a down forward 2 because of him being +5. I thought that I'd kill, just one off. And then, of course, the classic 4-2. Why not? Sometimes it works. No risking it from that distance. Well, it's not really a frame trap, but if he'd have done the down forward 1, we would have traded, and I would have got a launch. You can duck that, but there is a mid. That was nice. Plus, duck. The third hit is always a high or a low. From Leo's jab string, 1-2, it's either a high or a low. There's no reason not to duck in that situation. But you don't do a while standing 2 because there's a fourth hit that can be a mid or a high from this string. But the mid version of this string comes out so fast that it can sometimes beat you while standing 2. So I always stick to doing while standing 1-1 or while standing 1-2. +1. Again, doesn't deal with it. Nice jab this time. Okay, he didn't punish, but... Again, I tried to sidestep right, hop kick, but I don't know if I've just done it too early. You can step right this string. Let's have a look. I tried to step right there, but then I pressed hop kick before the side steps actually come out, so that's my fault, but I know you can step right there. So yeah, if you're playing against Leo and they're abusing this string, which can be a safe launcher for them, the second hit you can step right. There you go, the third hit being high. Pressure, 12 frames to stop him activating heat or rage. Counter hit. -1 into back 3-3. Counter hit. Yeah, and we got the job done. Overall, pretty comfortable. I seem to be, my playstyle seems to be quite a lot for Bode's Leo. I do know the matchup decently well. Obviously, sometimes playstyles make the fights, so my playstyle compared to his playstyle is probably just a bit more dominant and harder for him than it is me to deal with. But yeah, overall pretty good. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care.